This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Morning, everybody, or whatever time it is while you're listening to this.
Yes.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
For goodness sake.
Isn't that amazing? This morning you're going to hear a lot of arguing between us, arguing for the rights of truth and justice on my part when we were talking to Andy Lee.
My arguing was the right to party.
And then there's an argument about whether Shaun had a brief midlife crisis a couple of years ago.
Certainly did
Well,
not.
the argument was coming from Shaun, the rest of everyone else agreed.
We hear from some other people who have been accused of midlife crises as well.
We talk about prom, and I'm talking about the drink.
Oh,
the kids are going mental for it at the
Aren't
moment.
Yep, and we'll talk about why Natalie really wants us to call her a good girl.
No, I don't.
You are being a bad girl right now.
Sasha Glasgow from the West Coast Fever joins us as well.
That's it. That's right, good girl.
Don't you dare.
This is Nathan, Nat and Shaun. Wake up! Yeah. On Nova 937. Let's go!
It's 6:03. Nathan and Shaun. Morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Only
come on, let's get
Tuesday.
amongst that.
It's only Tuesday.
Sean's only got 2 days left before he goes to the Maldives.
Yeah, absolutely, Nat. Counting down that one. Ooh, better get organised, eh?
I hope there's a lot of extras in payment when you get there. I just hope.
Why do you want that to happen to me? You know I've got no money. Bloody hell.
You've got all the money.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Natalie.
I'm going to
Righto,
Melbourne
mate.
for my
Paul's
holidays.
Where you
Yeah, Melbourne. It's not quite the same, is
Oh,
it?
come on, mate. You're going to Europe
Sean
mid-year.
hasn't got any money. Sean hasn't got any
I
money.
got no-
The other day, he said that he's going to buy a boat this year. Thinking about buying a boat this
At the end
year.
of the year.
Oh,
don't
Sean
worry.
has no money,
gonna-
but he's going to the Maldives on Friday,
Don't worry.
and he's looking at buying a
Buying a boat.
At the end of the
don't
year.
you start,
At
Morris.
the end of the year.
Oh, I've got piles of money. Oh,
At the
yeah.
end-
What, 30?
At the end of the year, Sean's
mate,
going to be
mate,
taken to
you're
the
never-
high seas with his below deck crew. Where they don't look him in the eyes. Don't take my money, Sean says.
Mate, it's inflatable. That's all I've got, mate. It's an inflatable. That's what I'm after. Don't worry about that, my friend. What were we talking about before Nathan started pretending that I've got money?
all your money. That's what we're
All
talking
your
about.
money. And you're heading to Bali, aren't you?
Hold on, can I ask
Two
you this
international
one?
holidays in a boat.
Can I ask you this one?
Money.
For years, you've been going the opposite. Joanne M. Moore telling me how much money I don't have, and we all agree that. Now you've turned completely. You're right.
Well, Joanne M. Moore's gone. So
Joanne
the
M.
new
Moore's
guy
gone.
thinks you've got heaps of money.
Exactly.
You're the worst.
Andy Lee's joining us on the show today. Sasha Glasgow from the West Coast.
Oh, yeah,
Fever.
cool.
We've had
Looking forward to
a
that.
Yeah.
cracking start to the season.
Oh, we're got a special treat for all of you early morning risers. Before 7 o'clock, we are playing Hip Hump.
Oh, hello.
that's
$1,000 up for grabs.
We've got Lizzo tickets on the go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And at some stage this morning, we're going to give you the opportunity to walk away with a staycation in Albany. It's $1,200.
Oh,
worth.
hello. And you're running out of time to get in the running for Nova's first class and 50K because that goes off on Friday.
That's right.
Oh, cool.
And then
You could go
can
to the Maldives
experience
with Shaun.
Yeah, travelling just like Shaun.
You won't.
Money fight. Come to the front of the plane and have a money fight with me.
Thanks, Bank.
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your trackies, jump on the What If app.
With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks and more, find the perfect fit for Holiday You.
Book your getaway on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
So Natalie and I, being single, we want to make sure that when we get a partner, we're ready in the bedroom. So
Okay, great.
So you've been practicing
just
alone? That's what you got to do.
feverishly, Sean, feverishly.
You know how you do. You know how you got a mirror and like you practice your serve when you're going to play tennis or possibly a pop up. Do you do that?
Yeah.
In the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the only way to get
Because
better.
the mirror
Shaun.
is like there's another person there. I mean, they're doing exactly the same moves,
Yes.
as me, so it's very predictable.
It's the ultimate narcissism,
Yeah.
really, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So we
It's
just wanna
like,
make sure-
No, you got to be
they're
ready. You
Just want to
gotta be
make sure
ready.
when we're ready to go,
Yeah.
we're studied up and we're ready, and we know
Okay.
what the latest craze in the
Oh,
bed is.
okay.
Okay.
The latest craze in the bedroom is something called praise kink.
Praise King. Is this
No,
something
not
to
praise
do,
Jesus,
Is this
praise
something to do
kink.
with mayonnaise?
No.
Oh, okay,
Well,
right.
even though I do always have praise mayonnaise in the cupboard.
in the bedroom,
just
ready
in
to go.
case. I have
Not in
my
the bedroom.
Hellmann's, and when I want a bit of tang, I have the I have the praise traditional.
Oh, make sure you brush your teeth after that.
All right. So Shaun, 60 million views on TikTok. Praise Kink has had.
Okay.
The ladies are loving it, Natalie. The ladies.
What
are
is it,
loving
Nathan?
The
Dying
kink
to
involves
know.
people who get off on hearing how wonderful they are in the bedroom. So
I mean, is there anybody who doesn't get off on that?
yeah. So
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Sound
is
like
anybody
something too new,
I
but-
can't imagine there'd be anybody who goes, "Oh no, I hate that."
But some people
praise
don't
me."
like talking. You know what I mean? Like you know.
It's true.
Yeah. Have you ever been told you're a good girl? and what were you doing at the time?
Have you got a photo?
It sounds like
I just need to put it
you
up.
spend a lot of
Have
time
you
at the
ever
dog
been
park. That's what you say to dogs.
Yeah. But have you
you're a
ever
good
been
girl.
told by a lover that you're being a good girl?
No, I don't think I would like being told that I was a good
What
girl.
about a good woman? A good strong woman?
no,
Like you're
I-
a good strong woman.
That's it. Yeah,
You're a
good-
powerful.
good.
Okay, I
you're
take
a
it back.
force. You're
Nobody
a
wants
force
to
on the
hear this
ensemble.
when they're trying to get it on.
Just answer the question, Natalie. God.
Is this better, King? Because you're a queen.
I think you're
No.
you're ruining it for everyone,
Okay.
Nathan.
Right, so obviously you don't like being told you're a good girl.
Well, are there not other ways of praising you
Yes,
without
there are.
saying
I'm
you're
gonna
a
give you
good
an
girl?
example.
Okay, here it is.
Example, Shaun, would you firstly? I mean, it goes for the guys as well. Would you like being told you're being a good boy?
100%.
Good boy.
100%.
Good boy.
Good boy, no.
I don't know why.
Good boy. Good
Probably the king or something.
You want to hear you're the greatest lover I've ever had.
Well,
That's
here
what
we
you
go.
want to hear.
So, okay.
Not
would
you're
you,
a good girl.
Would you like to hear? You have a fantastic body.
Well, that's yeah. I'd like to hear that.
You'd like that, Shaun?
Wow, it happens regularly. So.
Tell
me something I don't
That's
know.
you
That's
in
what
the
you do
mirror.
in the mirror.
I didn't say it was
He's just me innocently with a bottle of mayonnaise.
God, we're talking about being with someone else now.
All right, Natalie. This is for you. I adore your breasts. I don't know if I.
No,
you
you
can't say
adore
I
that.
adore your breasts. It doesn't sound like a real sentence.
No, it's not a real sentence.
Yeah. What
Buzzies,
would you
you'd say buzzies,
yeah,
wouldn't you, Shaun?
Great jug, Shaun would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Say
great jugs, yeah.
Yeah.
Outstanding buzzies.
Outstanding buzzies. Shaun would
Buzzies,
say.
yeah, I'd say buzzies.
Outstanding buzzies. And say it like that, like it's a town
Oh,
crier.
my Lord. Look at those buzzies.
Well, he
all right.
takes his monocle off.
Oh, God, this one's... No one would say this. What a perfect pout. What a
Pout?
perfect pout.
No.
Who's saying pout?
And, yeah, no.
Is this
And
from
who's-
80-year-olds?
Yeah, that's
All
not
right,
gonna happen.
You have the most adorable smile. Oh, no.
I mean,
feel
that's like they're trying to
that's like
find
a
a
date.
positive,
That's like
and
you
that's
going on
the
a
only
date,
one they
not
could come
getting it
up
on.
with. You know what I mean?
But again, are we talking about you in the mirror? Or we,
No.
No, this is
Yeah.
this is real
This
life.
is another one.
It's
You
not
have
practice.
Like, so imagine you're in the heat of the moment. You have the perfect lips for kissing.
I think,
It's a little cringy, isn't it?
It's just a bit too long a sentence.
yeah.
And who kisses these days?
You're right, Shaun. It's best to keep it impersonal.
I mean, you're so COVID safe when you're having sex.
I mean, but how are they going to kiss you when their head's down there? I don't get it. What about this one? So this is why you're in bed. You always dress to turn me on.
Said nobody ever.
Does this
No.
just sound like
Harry,
a list that comes from a predator?
Sam saying
this
no, Amy
is a
saying
list
no.
that comes from someone who's never had sex, is
Yeah.
what this is.
Your calves drive me wild.
No.
Unless you're on a farm.
No.
Your calves drive me.
Your
Do you like a guy
calves.
with calves?
I mean, I like him to have a set of calves so he can walk.
Wow, and that's why you're single. You are too picky. And then then this one here is, I love the way you fill in the blank what you're doing. I love the way you...
Oh, well, that's encouraging.
I love the way
and-
you're doing this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's always
I'm
good.
with that,
And
really.
then
That's positive
okay, so that's good.
reinforcement,
And
mate.
then while he does that, he pats you on the head and says, good girl.
No.
Is that the list?
No.
That's the universal list but then you can also take it and run
Yeah,
with it.
no, that's not
How many
gonna
views
work.
has that had now?
60 million views.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. Wasn't for you, Nat?
No.
Good
No, I mean...
Ellie, I love the way you read the traffic. Your reports drive me wild.
I love your calves.
You have a fantastic body of work.
Thank
Just
you.
put
He was going to say fantastic body.
That's
and then
nothing
he
new,
said
though.
of
Workplace
work.
compliments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good girl.
Well, how would you go if your lover said to you, good girl?
I don't want to take part in this conversation. Like, it's just, like, gross. Like,
Outstanding buzzies, by the way.
Ellie, can I just say something controversial right now? You're being a very bad girl.
Oh, my God. Please. Get me out of here.
You're being a bad, naughty girl. You get in the corner.
And Nathan loves
You get in the
that.
corner. Wait there. Take this bottle of praise mayonnaise.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Shaun.
And I can put you in.
Nova's First Class and 50K.
The boarding call has already happened this morning on the hunt for Emily.
Well, you need to go to Mount Rashon to find one,
lovely.
I believe. Have we got one from Mount Rashon?
Hello, who's this?
It's Emily.
Emily.
Oh, hi, Emily.
Who's your favourite famous Emily? Emily?
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh,
Be Emily Gilmore, wouldn't it?
Oh, from the Gilmore Girls, 100%.
there you go.
There you go.
100% know your soul. So, and we also know, because your name's Emily, you want to go to Paris, yes?
Why not? I'd go anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah, exactly.
Because when Emily goes to Paris, it doesn't matter what money she's got in the bank, she'll land, she'll get designer clothes, she'll live in a nice apartment, she'll
successful
score the
marketing
best
career.
job.
100%.
100%.
That could be you,
Em.
Emily. All right, you're officially in the running.
Well done, Em.
So
Good on you,
luck.
mate.
Yep. Let's pop down to Winthrop. Hello. Who's this?
Hey.
Who's this?
Hello.
Yeah, who's
What's your name?
Emily.
Oh, thank
Oh, Emily,
God.
you made it.
We're
Wow.
looking for
mate.
Emily, so that's
Jeez.
great.
She didn't want to give too much
Yeah.
away then, did she?
Do you have a favourite Emily?
Favourite Emily. Oh, I don't mind Emily in Paris, but I quite like Emily Blunt as well.
Yeah, no,
Emily
she's
Blunt.
a
Emily
great.
in Paris, it is terrible.
But it's so...
No, we can all. It is, and I've watched every episode. Don't
Me
get me
too.
wrong.
It's like junk food. You know it's
Yeah.
not great.
Our best friend Kate Walsh is
but
in it,
you
so
enjoy
we're partial.
Yes, that's right. You
Yeah.
enjoy it. And I
Yeah.
just love seeing Paris.
Oh,
So
full
bad it's
stop,
good.
full stop.
Yeah, so
I
bad.
love seeing Paris, you know.
Remember during COVID, it was up for all the Emmys, and it's
Yes.
like because nothing else was being made.
It's like, that was their window, wasn't it?
Em, I just wanted to see where you would like to go if you were able
I
to win
think I
first
would
class.
have to pick Canada.
Emily in
Canada
Canada
is a popular choice.
Yeah, but Emily in Canada doesn't have the same
No,
ring.
that's
No,
a
it
great
doesn't.
point.
So no.
Well, it's a very long flight, and it would be pretty
Yeah.
nice to go first class.
Yeah, I know.
Emily in Vancouver? Is that what
No.
Emily in Toronto?
No.
Emily in Quebec?
Emily in Quebec.
Because that's, I mean,
French.
No,
it's a bit French.
French.
So it's like
Emily in Paris. Emily.
No, you only go
Emily
to Paris.
in
Sorry,
Newfoundland.
It's only P places. Emily in Puerto Rico. You can go to Puerto Rico.
Emily in Poland.
Emily
There you
in
go.
Poland.
Live your dream. All right, Emily, you're officially in the running. That means Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel could be calling you on Friday with some good news. Good luck, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Thirsty Camels WA app. Download for your chance to win a share of 10K. Shop the way you want, in-store and online with the Thirsty Camel WA app.
We're about to play a round of hip hump where all you need to do is guess what the Thirsty Camel is performing.
Yes.
I wouldn't say singing.
It's
Okay,
spoken
yes.
word.
Yes.
It is the song lyrics, but really takes a life of their own when a camel does it.
Meet our contestants.
Yeah, Christine and Cassie. We'll start with you, Christine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Christine. I don't know. I don't mean to let you know. Speak out of turn. But do you want $1,000?
That I would actually really appreciate that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Why? Why would you appreciate it? What are you going to do with it?
I mean, anything really, but I don't want to say anything boring like mortgage or payment. So
Yeah.
maybe
What about
go,
an article of clothing or something?
Fun
yeah,
skirt.
but, I mean, anything really. Clothing, going over East, anything.
It's not giving much away.
No, she's not.
No.
Bangles.
I think she's going to spend it, though.
Bangles.
Oh, I definitely.
I can sense it.
Cassie's in Wanneroo. Hi, Cassie.
Good morning.
Hi, Cassie.
Christine's all over the shop about what she's going to do with this
Yeah.
money. Bit secretive, so we don't trust her. What would you do? What do you want the $1,000
I am just going to spend every penny on myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything I want to do.
Yes, Cassie.
Now we're
Hamper
talking,
package.
Cassie.
Yes, Cassie.
All right. Here's how it works. Our camel is going to start performing for you. You need to buzz in with your name when you know the title of the song that he's performing. We don't care about the artist. It's only about the song title. If you get it right, you take the point for that round. Get it wrong, we'll keep going.
Yep.
And you're both still in.
Yep, you can jump in as many times as you
That's
want,
right.
guys.
It is the best of 3 rounds. Let's test your buzzers. Christine?
Christine.
Cassie?
Kathy.
Is it Cassie with a double S or Kathy with a TH?
No, that's just my accent. It's with the TH.
Oh,
We had you down as Cassie.
yeah. Oh, look, we were having a go at Ruby.
It was
Oh, it's Amy.
Asked her
No, Amy.
No, you
Are
didn't.
you saying that Cassie/Kathy is wrong?
I asked you.
No, Amy.
Amy,
what did you have to
I was a bit nervous, and maybe she did it. I just didn't hear
No,
her.
she never
Amy.
recognises THs. She calls me Nathan.
Amy, stop
Yeah, I
victim
second
blaming Kathy. Okay, it's Christine and Kathy, everybody. All right, let's have a listen.
To hip hop track number 1.
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now...
Christine?
It is Eminem. Oh, no.
No, time's
okay.
up. Okay, you're both still in. We'll keep going.
There's a steel knife in my windpipe. I can't breathe, but I still fight while I can fight, as long as the...
Christine, was that you?
Love the way you lie.
Christine.
I like that song.
Won't tell us what she's doing with the money, but oh my God.
She gives us all the
She'll
answers.
take the point, won't she?
Christine's on the board. Christine 1, Kathy
Or is
slash
it-
Cassie
or is it
nil.
Or is it Christine?
All right,
Hey, Christine, too, when you do buzz in, can you be really loud? Because we almost can't hear you. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to hip hop track number 2.
My baby drama mama don't like me. She be doing things like having them boys come from her neighbourhood to the studio trying to fight me. She need to get a piece of the American pie and take her bite out. Hey, that's my house. I'll disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for
Miss Kathy.
Yes, Kathy?
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
We can't pay
Actually,
that.
no, Cassie.
Not the official title.
Yeah. Do you want to give Cassie a go, or?
So we'll start it up again.
never been
Christine.
your door.
Yes, Christine
Miss Jackson.
is...
I
And
found it today.
now we're sorry, Miss Kathy.
We are, Miss Kathy.
Christine has done it. You've won $1,000 cash, all thanks to Thirsty Camel, Christine.
Really? That's amazing. Thank you so
I know.
much.
Maybe one day you'll tell us what you spent it on.
Nah, it's something. She's doing something.
Something dodgy.
It's something evil.
Yeah, it is.
Dodgy, yeah.
Thank you for playing Cassie/Kathy. You're a worthy opponent.
Thank you.
You were. God, so close to getting
Thank
that one
you
right.
and thank you.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
As we know, kids are going absolutely crazy for something in particular.
The fastest growing sports drink in history.
Oh, they want Prime, all right. Karen Up Shopping Centre was inundated with children as soon as the Woolworths had their roller door open.
Yeah.
They were in like Flynn. You can hear the squeaking
saw
of many sneakers here.
The Coleman basketball season is going up and down.
They're all getting in there, and they are looking at this drink not just as a drink, but also as something to collect and swap, like
Yes.
they would with Pokemon cards.
It's now
which
got
is
currency.
strange.
That's right.
So people are going, have you got the whole set? No, I need this one, I need that one. It's unbelievable. So one kid approached an adult who was in there looking for one for his son and said, are you looking for Prime for your son? $20, I have one.
That's brilliant.
They're
that's
about
already-
$5 to
Yeah.
buy normally, and the currency of these is upped already. So people are doing what they do normally in these situations, and that is going in there and they're buying as much as they can, and then they're reselling them on the playground.
Yes.
But they're going like absolutely mental to their parents too if they can't get any.
Yeah, well, this is
imagine
my house yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that when Logan Paul was here for the UFC
Oh,
and
my
they
God.
cancelled that appearance at Woolworths in Midland, you can see why. Because the frenzy just when he's not there, imagine what it would have been like if he was there.
Yeah, now until that happened, I was like, really? They're
Yeah.
going to... Why have the cops locked that down?
Are they
Woolies?
getting a
But
bit
yeah, I
overexcited?
totally get it.
Yeah.
My kids were talking about the Prime drink then, and then just yesterday, by chance, when I said I was going up to Coles, and they said, oh, great, make sure you go down and see if you can get us some Prime. And I'm like, what? No, really. And then that was my son, Ollie. And then Sonny came in out of nowhere and she's like, yeah, and she's explaining to me what it's
it
all
is.
about, Dad.
So it's the power of marketing, basically. So that they don't care about sports drinks. Like they're not. It's not a performance issue for these children. So it's about being seen to be cool, basically.
100%,
so
Natalie.
100% nailed it.
I do get say the fidget spinner. Even though I never would have bought one, I get why kids were like, oh, let's get a fidget spinner. And then, like, when Pokemon was happening, or Pokemon Go, and kids were out in the streets and stuff, I can't wrap my mind around it, just this beverage.
A drink.
A drink. I can't wrap my brain around it.
But I guess it's kind of...
Is that an age thing, or is it...
Well, yeah, like, people... a style of clothing that people must have this shirt or must have that
But
thing.
it's just being seen to have the thing that everybody else has because it's deemed as cool for this week.
Yeah.
So they're putting down their Frank Green water bottles and they're picking up
God,
Prime.
what happened with that?
I know,
phenomenon?
right?
Frank Green water bottles.
And it's a
I don't
trend.
think
It's a
these
fad.
young boys ever went down the Frank Green water
No,
bottle.
the girls,
The girls
most
went bananas.
definitely
Yeah.
did.
I know
Most
the girls
definitely
did, but I don't think those two audiences cross over particularly. Let's talk about this. Has Prime crept into your life, and are you sick of hearing about it? What are your kids demanding that you get them? Has your kids opened up their little Prime business on the side? Do they have any?
Yeah, upselling.
Yeah. Prime in your household. Give us a call, 13
You happy
24
about
10.
it or not?
We know that if there's Prime in your household, you, as the adult, probably want to get out of the household. So how's this? Kevin Hart is bringing his reality check tour to RAC Arena this Wednesday.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night.
Yeah, 29th of March. We're going to give someone tickets right now.
Cool. How good's that?
Yeah, you can get your tickets from livenation.com.au, but there is a double going to be given to somebody so they can get out of their house.
All right, parents, I know you're sick of talking about it probably already, but is Prime dominating your life because your kids are so into it? Hit us up.
Ali, you would like to know what it tastes like?
Yeah, I want to try it. Apparently, it's got like 0 sugar or something crazy in it.
Oh, the marketing.
If that's zero sugar, what is the stuff that is making it sweet going to do?
There's a review in the paper that says it's like chugging cheap perfume.
I want to try it.
Yeah. So there's one's an energy drink and there's one that's just one for electrolytes.
Yes.
Look, I've never been a Gatorade person. I think all that sort of stuff is way too sweet and sort of gives you like a sugar headache, even though there's no sugar in any of it, which is weird.
No, some have sugar and some there's no sugar versions.
Yeah, we used to knock off a Powerade after playing. That
makes sense.
It makes sense because you've got to fill those electrolytes.
Yeah, because you've actually done something. Yeah.
Cassie's in Belldivers. Cassie, has Prime entered your life?
Prime has taken over my life. I'm currently on the way to Woolworths with my son to see if it's dropped again.
Oh, really, Cassie? How often have you been checking? Because I've been up the shops and it's just gone straight away.
Yeah. So we checked yesterday and it was gone. There was about 100 kids at the Woolworths store I was at 8 a.m. looking for it. And I said to them, sorry, boys, it's all gone. Yesterday, Mandra had some.
Mandra? So, you're not going to drive to Mandra, though, are you?
Cassie?
No, my son has asked me. I said no.
Cassie, so is your son with you right now?
He's in the car with me, yes.
Right, okay. So I just want to know a couple of things. What is he going to do once he gets the bottles? Is he going to drink them?
Okay, so Sunday, a friend of ours actually got her hands on some Prime, and we actually tried the ice pop flavour.
Yes.
So we have all tried it. Kids loved it. I thought it tasted like medicine, didn't like it.
Okay.
He took the empty bottle to training yesterday, filled it up with drink. Yeah. Kids went crazy thinking that he actually had a real bottle of Prime.
Oh, my God. It is a beverage. I just think it's so funny.
What a status. You've got a bottle of Prime.
How much does he talk about it, Cassie?
All the time, constantly, every moment. I picked him up from school. He was constantly talking about. There was a kid at his school trying to sell one for $10 yesterday. Didn't happen. He didn't make a sale. But yeah, this is all we talk about is Prime, and have done for months.
Oh.
So
yeah, it's been months.
In theory, they're not wanting the drink; they're just wanting the bottles. So then,
that's right.
So you just need to be up.
Get down to containers for change.
But no one's going. But none of these kids are going to be throwing away the bottle because it's just the bottle they need. So in theory, Logan Paul,
has sold a bottle.
Could literally just sell an empty bottle.
Yes.
Yes.
Reduce the price of what he's doing and sell it for the same price, and these kids will buy it just for the empty bottle. This is unbelievable.
Bottle in my hand.
Cassie,
I've got an empty bottle in my hand full of water.
Oh,
how many are you going to get, Cassie? If you get your hands on them, how many will you grab today?
I think there's a limit of 4 per person, so there's 2 of us, so hopefully we'll get 8. But I'm pulling up to the shops now. They open in, 6 minutes.
Yep. I think some shops have put a limit on for 5 because there are 5 flavours.
Yeah, right.
So you get
one
each
of
flavour.
each,
Yeah.
Good luck, Cassie.
Good luck, Cassie.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best. Olivia's in Cardinia. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Liv.
It's Prime dominating your life too, Liv.
Totally. My 12-year-old son, Brody, he just won't stop talking about it. And I've got quite a funny story. 2 days ago, I was just so over it, and I said, just buy it, because I didn't know that it was coming on in Woolworths.
Yes.
And so we spent $60 on 2 bottles of Prime through eBay. Then we went around to his mate's house, and he had $100 worth of Prime from Woolworths in his bedroom.
No, it was like a pallet.
I was absolutely gutted, but he is getting the grape flavour and a different other flavour that's not available in Woolworths. So,
so this is like a limited edition here in Australia because you got it on eBay.
Yeah.
$30 a bottle each.
So,
but that was postage as well.
Oh, yeah.
But another thing was like you were just talking about swapping the flavour, just using the bottle and putting cordial in it.
Yes.
It doesn't work. Everyone knows that it tastes like medicine, and it wouldn't
Unless
work.
it tastes like medicine, they don't believe you.
Yeah, but if you don't share it with anyone.
Oh, yeah, because it's just about the image of having it.
Yeah.
So when you're drinking it and you've got a fakie in there, you just got to pull the right face.
Yeah, the right. I'm drinking
face.
medicine face.
So imagine now if he ends up selling. So say your Yeti or your Frank Green. Imagine if they make one for Prime. They could sell that for $300 for a bottle, and these kids would want it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God, this guy's
Why don't you get on?
I know, isn't he?
He's a genius.
Thank you, Olivia. Marlene's in Jundana. Hello.
Hi, Marlene.
Good morning.
Marlene, we were talking about younger Marlene's the other day.
How's Prime ruling your life, Marlene?
Well, it all started when those YouTubers came here when the UFC was on, and I had to drop my kids off because they wanted a bottle because apparently it was all going to happen. Well, they stood there for hours and missed out, of course. But ever since then, since it's come out in every Woolworths, I've been to about 8 different Woolworths.
Yeah.
And he actually got his hands on the 5 different flavours on Sunday.
Oh, did he? The whole set?
The whole set.
Oof.
So, and that was the limit. So we all tasted it. I think it's disgustingly sweet, and there's lots of ice and water, or probably a drop of vodka.
Great serving suggestion for the kids there.
And then yesterday he sent my husband out on a mission and got another 20 bottles. I had a knock at my door last night.
Yeah.
And there was a dad there with his son. My son has set them up on Marketplace.
Oh, your son's selling that.
And what is he unloading them for, Marlene?
$8.
Oh,
that's
actually...
He's not really cashing in then.
No, he should be going... They should be marked up a
Bigger
lot higher
markup.
than that.
He took another 100 dozen to school today, so on sale to...
Oh, the kids at school.
Can I just say, I mean, look, I'm not one into price gouging, but why not? Because, I mean, if there's idiots going to buy it anyway, $20 minimum is what he should be selling them for.
And we've heard of others selling it for that. So
$20 minimum.
Tell him 8 is too cheap.
What about driving a child to another person's house because you've bought Prime off Marketplace?
Can you imagine what you've had to put up with to get you in the car to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Going away there, me driving over to buy a bottle of cordial
is the better option.
Is better than what's happening here right now. I need to make what's happening here right now stop.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Good
Sounds
time to be a parent,
being
isn't
parent. It really does.
All of a sudden, my troublesome dog doesn't seem so bad.
No, and you know what? We could have taken another 100 calls.
Yeah, I know. The phone's melted down. Thank you, Marlene.
All right, we got Kevin Hart. Tickets, by the way, is bringing his reality check tour to RAC Arena. It's this Wednesday, 29th of March.
Tomorrow,
tickets
you might say.
At livenation.com.au. Going to go to Olivia, actually, because you spent $60.
Oh. Yeah, 2 days before it was available in Woolworths here. Bummer.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
The 100 with Andy Lee is back tonight, 7:30.
Yep.
And we caught up with him earlier.
Yeah. Now, it was before the show.
Yes.
And look, I'm just going to be honest. Shaun and I were having an argument.
You're going to hear a bit of that. All right, let's go to the videotape.
You mouthing off at Melville Mazza telling when you won that race.
No, you're telling everyone.
They said to me, they brought it up.
The biggest liar.
Firstly,
That is the
why would
biggest
you believe
liar.
anything those people have to say, Shaun?
Sorry, there's a bit of an argument
that is
going on.
Andy, good morning.
Hello, Andy.
Sometimes you get put through, or often you get put through radio stations and they're live, and then when I go through, I'm like, I wonder if they're on air, and then I You're a liar. You're not a...
Well, let me be honest, right? So, Shaun, right? So, we get our cars from a place called Melville Mazda, right? So, anyway, and I was there the other day getting it serviced, and the guys there brought up, do you think the stadium kart racing at Optus is great? And I said, yeah, we had such a good time. And they said, Shaun will not stop going on about how he
shit, mate.
That's
You
what they... I swear.
When I went in there,
I
they
swear.
said, the first thing they
Why
said...
would I bring it up?
Andy, when I went in
Andy,
there...
the thing is, Shaun didn't win, but he's not accepting
I had
it.
to show them the
I was the
video.
best. I was the best. I didn't do the fastest lap, but I won, Andy. Like, we did like 100
the
laps.
competition was the fastest lap, so therefore...
No, that's what the board said, Natalie.
Yeah, well, that's the competition.
I'm not going to let this go.
Anyway, any chance of interviewing Andy Lee?
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, we're wonderful.
Going well,
mate,
Andy.
put that on the 100, please. Yeah. Read a recent article about you again, about how you won't get engaged to your missus.
Yeah.
God, how many do they pump out a week, hey?
They love that narrative.
Well, I like how you say I won't get engaged to her. It's like she's asked me every morning for the last year and a half.
You're like,
and I've
not
said
today.
He's a monster, Australia says.
No, all in good time. All in good time. You can't rush these things. You cannot rush these things.
How long have you been together? Isn't it like 12 years or something?
About 8 years.
8 years.
8 years, and 13 years is a sweet spot.
I've been told, it's around the 13-year mark where you really know. I might even go earlier than that. Be a bit risky.
Hey, Andy, I had 3 kids before I got married, so there's no
but
dramas
you're also
there, mate.
full of regret.
You know my soul.
You're also full of regret.
Hey, Andy, you're out there playing golf all the time, right? Have you got a simulator in your house? Because I know there's some guys around my area that now someone's bought a simulator.
I do.
And it's their Wednesday night.
I think you did.
All the toys, eh?
It's my pride and joy. I'm not into cars or fancy things, and I never buy clothes myself, and Beck gets upset about that. But all my money goes into golfing exploits. But yes, I do have a sim that Hamish and I broadcast during lockdown because the studios were all closed, and because it's got carpet on the walls, it was the quietest place to do the podcast.
Oh, so you're tax deducting it then?
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea, actually. Retrospectively.
That is brilliant. Do you actually feel like I've not seen the one that I? Do you actually feel like you're right there playing at whatever course around the world?
You just feel like you're plugging balls into the cinema screen, don't you?
No, I mean, they're pretty amazing these days. Sounds like an advertorial for golf sims. But what they should have included in them, and I think this should be mandatory, is a visible clock like in casinos, because the amount of times my brother and I have gone to play and it's a dark room and then looked at the clock and it's like 2 a.m. on a school night, we're like, Jesus, we got to get out of here. So that's something that I'd make sure that they put in all of them.
Yeah, right.
Okay, but do the skills that you acquire in the simulation translate to the course, Andy?
Very much so.
Oh, really?
Very much so. And then the other thing is, like, if you are trying to, I mean, this is boring golf talk, but I'm loving it. But if you're trying to, like, work on something specific in a golf swing, often your coach will give you a really stupid drill that makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
And go to a driving range around, hundreds of people and sit there and, hold a ball underneath your elbow while you try and swing this way and stand awkwardly. Can be hard and embarrassing, where you can go down and practice it by yourself in the cover of darkness is much better.
And what's your handicap these days?
6.
Oh, not bad.
Good,
I don't know what
actually.
that means.
No,
That's
is
really
pretty
good. No?
Ooh.
Yeah, you're not embarrassing yourself. Good job.
So the golf course gives Andy 6 shots.
Yeah.
6 shots till he gets it in the hole.
He doesn't know what that means either, Sean.
Okay, no, that's too. It doesn't take too long.
It takes
6 is pretty good.
6 from the tee to get it in the hole.
No.
So there's the course has a number associated to it, like 72.
We can't try and explain this. I mean, I mentioned you should promote the 100. People are tuning out as we go.
What are you talking about?
I can assure you the 100 has no golf chat.
No. Are you asking the 100 who knows how the handicap system works?
60% of this show is Shaun explaining sport to me.
What is on the 100 tonight, Andy? Things you want to talk about?
I know, it's crazy.
Well, it's the season finale. We're on at 7:30 instead of the later time. 7:30 tonight. And Sophie Monk's on, Luke McGregor, and couples court's back. For those that are missed math,
Oh, yeah.
we have couples that come on, they explain the argument they're having in their relationship,
Binding
and 100 people
decisions too.
decide who's in the right, which I love. This is an interesting one tonight because there's a guy called Fonz. He goes out with Stacey. Fonz snores, and he has to go to the spare room.
Yes.
He maintains that Stacey should go to the spare room because she's the one that has a problem with the snoring.
Oh, geez, that's going to be a
And-
tough argument to land.
But he also puts forward, she wakes up, he doesn't. So why bother waking him up as well to move?
You're right. I'm
should
on his side. I'm on the
I get
Fonz's
it.
side.
I get it.
But he's the
But then again, was
the perpetrator.
But then again, I'd also have to look at the genesis of the relationship. Were you a snorer when you know what I mean? Like, did she sign up for that, or did it happen during their relationship? You know,
Good question.
But you never. Oh, that's interesting. Do you reckon someone's left someone because of their snoring?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
I'm going to add that to the 100.
Well, tonight's episode just sounds wonderful, Natalie. I'll be there. You be there?
Of course, I wouldn't.
Sure.
I wouldn't
You
be
there?
anywhere else.
Or you'd be out winning a race.
I'll be playing golf in my simulator. Getting my short game on to take
We
on
love
Andy.
your work, Andy. Thank
And you were wrong, by the way. Just Andy, Nathan is wrong. He's
not
talking
wrong.
up a game.
He's not wrong. Maybe we need to take these two onto couples court to sort out their differences.
I reckon.
We need
Thanks,
Judge
guys.
Judy.
Thanks,
buddy.
always.
Love your work.
Bye,
Thanks,
mate.
Andy.
Good on you.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun, and the podcast.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lizzo.
The one and only Lizzo live in concert at Perth's RAC Arena, Friday, 14th of July. Tickets available today at midday via the Live Nation pre-sale. Go to livenation.com.au to register.
It's about damn time we played About Damn Time. And all you need to do is be quick at listing off things that fit the category we give you. Easy.
Oh, sounds pretty easy, doesn't it, Kristen?
Oh, it does sound very easy.
Yeah, Kristen. 5 seconds. That's well time enough for you to be able to get at 5 things in a category. Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. I haven't had my coffee yet.
Oh, it's a strategic error.
Yes, it is, Nat.
Yeah, up for grabs, of course. Tickets to go and see the wonderful Lizzo live at RAC Arena. All right. You're going to have 5 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
That'll start from when we give you the category. Are you ready, Kristen?
Yes, I am ready.
Kristen, your category is animals that lay eggs. Go.
Ducks, chickens, alligators, snakes.
Time's up, I'm afraid. Even if we gave
Alligators
you snakes, that
and
was
snakes were right.
Yes, that was only
But
4.
you didn't make it in time.
Alligators. Wouldn't have gone there, but that was
So, no,
good.
I wouldn't have pulled an alligator.
Well, if I'd
out.
said alligator, I would have immediately said crocodile as well.
Oh, crocodile.
I mean,
Crocodile.
each to
Hey,
their
mate,
own.
that's right, Nat.
Amy, hello.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, Amy. Okay, same deal, different category. Okay, you'll have 5 seconds only. You ready?
Okay, let's do it. Ready.
Okay. Your category, Amy, is crunchy foods. Go.
Apples, carrot, pineapple, watermelon, celery.
Time's up, I'm afraid.
I think watermelon's not crunchy, isn't it?
Yes, and pineapple, I don't think we would have said was crunchy enough.
not.
No.
Amy says absolutely not.
You actually upset Amy. So, I know.
help her.
From one Amy
And
to
it's
another.
pretty full on.
Sorry, Amy, no joy. We move to Robbie in Greenwood.
You all right, Amy? You all
Good
right?
morning, Robbie.
And good morning.
Hi,
Okay, Robbie.
Robbie, don't
upset me.
don't upset
Yeah.
Amy because
Amy's-
we all cop it then.
Amy's the hanging judge around here. All right.
I'll try my best.
Okay, you've got a new category.
Okay, Robbie, your category is reasons to have a party. Go.
Oh, birthday, wedding, anniversary, just because to get drunk.
Oh, did she get in before the buzzer?
Amy, would you like to approach the microphone? Just realising that Amy was upset
we got a
by
replay?
Amy earlier on.
Okay, there's a question mark.
Okay, what's the question mark?
It has to be an asterisk.
Are you saying over
Asterisk.
just because?
Yeah.
No, there is
I
always...
think you need a reason.
No.
No, I think just because
is the reason.
And Nathan and I, when we talked about this category, we both said just because.
Just because. How many
You
people
can
have
have a
had
party just
successful
because.
just because
I mean,
parties?
you have
They're
to.
usually the best
No,
ones.
you can say come round for a drink and like let's watch a movie, but
That's
to
not
have a party.
You're not saying that's a party.
All right, make your ruling. You're the judge.
I think just because is
No,
right.
but Amy's the judge.
You're the
so-
judge, Amy.
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 Come on, Amy.
Come on, judging Amy. Come on,
Amy.
make your decision.
Nah, not giving a.
No.
My be devastated.
I know, Robbie, but she doesn't seem to care.
Robbie, you know what happened? It was Amy before you that's put her in this mood.
Hey, Robbie, we'll give you her home address later. You can go around and take it out on her. All right, we move on then.
Wow.
Larissa in Clarkson, hello.
Jeez.
Hello.
Larissa, you could swoop in here, but
Jeez, Larissa.
But I hope you're on Amy's good side.
God.
Okay, new category.
Please, Amy.
I'm scared for you.
Everybody calm down.
Yep,
All right,
take a moment, deep breaths.
Larissa,
Okay.
we need 5 things of this, right? Your category is things you wear in the water. Go.
Goggles, snorkel kit, flippers, swimsuit, sunscreen.
Amy, are you allowing sunscreen?
Approved.
Larissa, you've done it. You've won a double pass to see Queen Lizzo live at RAC Arena Friday the 14th of July.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God, you've made my day. You've made my daughter's day off to school. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
Right,
Larissa, well done.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you Amy's home address. You can go around and reward her.
Yeah, you can go around there and clean up the mess that Robbie made.
Yeah, that's right.
When
Protect her
Amy's
from Robbie.
home address out.
Oh my God. Thank you, guys.
Well played, Larissa. You were on the ball. Don't worry if you missed out, everybody. About Damn Time is back again tomorrow morning.
Would anyone like us to post a photo of Amy just so you can see what she looks like she's walking around the street?
I think it's a great
And
idea.
what time she leaves the Nova building.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Oh, I don't think there's a morning we don't see Shaun on the Google putting one thing into the search bar.
We have to spell it out for him, though. He thought there was a W in there, which is weird.
Spelling's not my thing. Let's be
The
honest.
only thing keeping him and Megan together, he can't spell it.
But you know what? Not something that Natalie and I have to face because we don't have relationships.
No, that's right.
Cup
Single
half
and
full, that is.
carefree.
Cup half full.
It's amazing when you don't have to calculate how much you get when you split up.
It's amazing, Shaun.
Yeah,
It
it's
is, because
nice,
all
isn't
my
it?
pile of money stays as my pile of money.
Oh, I always know that half of nothing's nothing, so that's always a win.
Oh, well, how are you going to buy that boat at the end of the year with nothing? It's interesting,
Go to
isn't
the
it?
bank.
Let's get stuck into your finances tomorrow. But today we're going to talk about Reese Witherspoon and her husband of 12 years, Jim Toth, the Toffinator, as some people
It was
say.
just under, wasn't it, like 3 days shy of their
3
12th
days shy.
anniversary?
She couldn't even make it to the 12 years. She had to break up 3 days
I guess she was
before.
like, it would be disingenuous to celebrate an anniversary when we're splitting up.
But I think it's a great way of splitting up, like 12 years exact.
Because it marks the
That's
moment.
all.
Yeah, I think
you know
so.
what I mean?
You don't forget that date.
Yeah, yeah. So
You can't remember your wedding anniversary, but you reckon you'd remember that?
he's been co-parenting her 2 children with Ryan Philippines. They've got their own son called Tennessee, who's 12 years old, I think. Anyway, and a source, don't know whether it's tomato or barbecue, but has come out and said that the reason for the split is actually because of Jim Toth's changing behaviour. They've said Jim just isn't the guy Reese married and had a son with anymore. His personality, his attitude, and his whole take on life really changed when he got out of the agency, because he used to be a talent agent.
Yes.
Right.
And decided he was tired of that stuffy world and being in the service business in general. Call it a midlife crisis if that's what you want, but that's when the tattoos, the chunky weird jewellery, and the dressing like somebody half his age really took hold.
Wow, this source has a lot to
Dressing
say.
like someone half their age, that doesn't sound like a male thing.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
A
you serious?
man's midlife crisis? Are you joking?
People always say, "Oh, she's dressing." It's the.
Oh,
I always think
you're
that.
saying the mutton dressed up as lamb concept?
Well, not necessarily.
There
It's
we
always
go.
like, an older lady dressing, like a 18-year-old.
No,
Ali, get over here,
I think
Ali.
there are definitely midlife crisis men that dress younger.
Oh, straight out.
Because they're trying to relive their youth.
I mean, it's literally what
drag
kept
it
Ed
out.
Hardy afloat for many years. Like, how many
it's true.
foiled skull T-shirts can you buy?
Exactly.
And usually, I mean, the cliches are the diamond earring.
Yes.
Suddenly you get, and the other cliche is the red sports car.
Yes, and the guys that get
That's
around
a
in
cliche,
leather
yeah.
pants.
Yes, leather pants.
Who does?
You see them, Shaun.
Yeah.
It feels like sweaty.
Or another thing is people's hair.
Isn't it, Shaun?
You want to. Go on, Natalie.
Well, remember, Shaun, when you went through that phase of growing your hair long and...
I wasn't growing my hair, mate. I live with a hairdresser. Getting a haircut of my wife
How
is the
long-
most
but-
unbelievable. painstaking thing in our household ever.
But we did have a word to you. We said, Shaun, because I love your hair, you know that. I think you got the most amazing head of hair. But I said to you, you look like Nick Nolte when he was arrested.
Yeah, and that's not good. But I mean, I know that you do have a hairdresser in your household, but also there are many available barbers.
I'm not paying for a haircut if my wife worked at Morris Mead for 12 years.
So you would rather look in the mirror and see your long flowing locks than actually.
I think when he looked in the mirror, he saw a young Patrick Swayze from Point Break. And what he should have said was Nick Nolte being handcuffed.
No way, mate. I just want to say...
We're not saying
Let's get Ellie. Let's get Ellie.
Get over here.
Patrick Swayze
You're
or
on
Nick
the radio.
Nolte.
Remember when Shaun grew his hair long?
I wasn't growing it. I didn't have a haircut.
Well, that's growing your hair, mate.
Go.
I do remember there was a stage where it was quite,
It was longer.
Can I see Nick Nolte getting arrested? I don't know.
Here we go. We will put it up on social media. We'll find a photo of Shaun when he had long hair. That is exactly was you. That was you.
I am not saying that doesn't look like me at times, but you're not putting a photo up of it.
I think we have
A little side-by-side.
Ellie, that's like you're in the newsroom with that guy for ages.
It's uncanny.
Righto. Patrick Swayze, how bad does he look? Hopefully
we want to know about midlife crises, right? Have you experienced one, right? So, and usually, I do always think it's a guy.
No, I always think the
girls have them
opposite.
too.
Yeah, I know. But for me,
I
suddenly, I think maybe it's the man's look sadder. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Have you experienced
Is that
one?
just because of what's in front of you?
I actually agree with that, Nathan.
Yeah,
I think the men...
Yeah.
Women just wear a midlife crisis better.
Yeah, that's what Shaun thought he looked. That's what Shaun thought he looked like. That's not Shaun. So we got the point blank Patrick Swayze. That's what Shaun thought he was saying.
I'm not putting my
but to the left is what Shaun was happening. We're going to get this on social media.
No, you're not.
We have to.
No, you can't.
For the people.
Sam's already onto
Just
it.
made you think about it.
For the people, Shaun. For
Sam,
the people.
is it going up? Yeah, it's going up.
Sam, is it?
Yeah, Sam. So that's what Shaun thought he looked like on the right, and that's what Shaun looked like on the left.
Why are you laughing?
Look, we want to know. Perhaps it wasn't you. Maybe you're not aware of it like Shaun, but maybe it was somebody in your life who clearly was going through a bit of a midlife crisis.
Have you been accused of having a midlife crisis because of one of your choices, and you want to stand by it like Shaun and say there was no other hairdressers in the world except for my wife? 13, 24, 10. Oh, my God. I was on your side.
Shaun's sitting there with his arms crossed.
I'm not accepting this at all.
We're going to give somebody... Oh, this is amazing. And Patrick Swayze would have loved it in Albany. An Albany staycation worth over $1,200.
Well, you can surf down there.
You can escape the ordinary and head to Taste Great Southern Festival this May. Tickets at tastegreatsouthern.com.au. You get accommodation. You get tickets to a couple of amazing things.
Some petrol money.
$50 cash. It's amazing.
It's got everything.
All right, 13, 24, 10. How did the midlife crisis manifest? Whether it was yours or someone else's, we would love to know.
Right, Shaun,
and if they're thoroughly in denial about it, then
You've come out the other side, though.
But am I more Patrick Swayze or no?
Right now, no. You've
I've come out the other side.
Hello, Colin.
Hello, guys. How you going?
Good, Colin. Who is having the midlife crisis, Colin?
No, I'm not, but there are severe accusations out there.
Okay, let's hear it, Colin. Let's hear it.
Go, Cole.
Denial. No, we had to buy a second car. We were a one-car family. I'm 52 and my wife's 34.
Yep.
So her choice was, prominent in what we were going to do for the car. So we bought a Mini Cooper S 2005 convertible, blue. Yeah. And occasionally my wife uses my car for things like picking up groceries and everything like that. But every time I have to drive her car to work, my workmates are all looking at me like I'm having a midlife crisis.
Let's dissect this. A midlife crisis, so a man in a Mini Cooper. Do you think that translates to a midlife
convertible?
It's convertible. Oh, it's a convertible.
Maybe that's it. It's the convertible part that gets everybody.
It's the roof off.
Look, the gold necklace and the blonde hair don't help.
Great self-awareness.
And they're always talking about the TikTok.
Colin. Good work, Colin. Thank you. Tracy's in Clarkson. Hello.
Oh, good morning. How are you guys?
Hey, Trace. Can you relate to Reese Witherspoon? Can you, Trace?
Well, it was my ex-husband had a midlife crisis. At the age of 40, the house wasn't good enough, so we got a bigger, better house.
Yeah.
Car wasn't good enough, got a bigger car, better car. That still wasn't good enough. We went on an overseas European vacation. Wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Come home from overseas and he went, hang on a minute. You're the one that's not good enough. I don't love you anymore.
Oh!
Wish you'd have got there sooner because he spent a fortune on all the other stuff.
But then
there,
again,
Trace. You could have got more money.
At least you got a nice holiday beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
did
a
you
positive.
get so once everything was divvied up, did you come out all right on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
But money's not everything.
No,
No,
that's
that's
true.
true.
No, it
that's
isn't
true.
everything.
Trace, did he trade you in for a younger model or anything like that?
Just slightly, yeah.
Oh, was it a convertible?
Yeah, top off for sure, Sean.
Sean.
The top was off.
Yeah, knew it.
Thanks, Tracy. John's in Pearsall. Hello.
How you going?
Hey,
Good, John.
John, are you going through a midlife crisis, do you think?
Nah, not John.
Yeah, I'm going through a painful midlife crisis.
Oh, tell us, John.
Talk us through it.
I've got a hairy chest and a hairy back. And I started shaving just a little bit, and then eventually I did the whole front, got my kids to shave the back.
Got your
And
kids
the
to
kids to
shave
shave
the back.
Yeah.
With the whippers.
No, those kids have stories to tell about the day they had to sit down and shave down
I
Dad.
told them not to say nothing when they go to
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
silence.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I started the shaving. Then that was really itchy, and I thought, what's a better way to do it so I don't have to shave all the time? Then I went waxing. I went once to waxing.
Yeah.
That was pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then everyone's like, oh, you got to go laser. Laser's the best way.
Yes.
I went,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So I went in. I paid for a year for laser because it's $100 a month.
That's like putting a down payment on the Death Star.
Yes,
Sean.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
a little laser.
I thought it was just one treatment and that's it.
No.
So I go in there and my God, it's like cooking eggs on the back. It was killing.
Really?
Yeah, because it's
So I still got
zapping it
another
constantly. Yeah.
8. I got another 8 visits.
Oh,
And I cry. I cry on the way there and I cry on the way back.
Well, you live in a young man's game right now,
That's
John.
It's like I've had IPL on my face for skin rejuvenation,
Right.
and
Yes.
it feels like you're being stuck. Like imagine somebody getting a lucky band and pulling it back and snapping it against you repeatedly, and obviously your back and your front is a much bigger surface area.
Well,
More sessions.
I've started gym. So when I go to the gym outside and run with the guys, they're all running with big tattoos and muscles and everything, and I'm running with like a massive red mark on my back and front. And it's beautiful running because the wind cools them. I'm just smiling as I'm running. They're smiling because they look good. I'm smiling because I'm in happy pain.
Hey, John, can I know what age are you at? That you're.
I'm 43 and I look like Godzilla, gorillas from the waist down.
So, John, in the short time that you've been doing it, has it been worth it? Do you think? Do you feel better when the pain goes?
I want my hair back.
Your hair back. John, do you have
it's warm in the winter.
Do you have a partner in your life?
I do have a partner.
What is she saying about the transformation?
She just avoids me at all costs.
How long you been together for, John?
15 years.
Yeah, I think
she
it started
married the
about
hairy
10.
guy. Do you know what I mean?
The hairy guy. Well, he's still hairy from the waist down, apparently. You imagine
got his hairy
those
trousers on.
centaurs that are like man on the top and a goat
With their
down
hairy
the bottom.
legs. Thanks, John.
Great calls all around.
cracker.
Colin, Tracy, well done. John, you're going to walk away with this Albany staycation. It's worth over $1,200. Escape the ordinary and head to Taste Great Southern Festival this May. Tickets at tastegreatsouthern.com.au. It's got it all.
Hey, John, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
No worries,
Thank
mate.
you. Good luck with the rest of the IPL.
Yeah, hairless little rig down to Albany.
8 sessions to go.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun podcast.
Been a bit argumentative today, just because we've got a break at the end of this week and it's too far away. And Sean's only working 4 days, so I feel like there's a lot of resentment towards him.
I feel it too.
Yeah. So if you want to hear any of that and you missed today's show, go to the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast and download it. And while you're there as well, hit us up on the DMs and let us know if there's anything that you want to put into our hotbox. Yes. Our hotbox is a place where you can...
It's a receptacle Typical.
tell stories, and we will give you a call after the show, and we'll do it for a very special podcast.
So it might be a story that we just haven't asked the right question for you to call in with, or it might be a bit too risque for the read.
Yeah, or it might be a huge secret which will land you in court. We're open
Or it
for
might be
anything.
something about Shaun. We don't mind.
Yeah.
Sean does. Ross, you've got a good vibe about you as opposed to this room in here.
Yeah, they're really hammering you today. They
went hard.
They put the photo of you up on our Insta of you with long hair, comparing you to Gary Busey, who looks like... Was that a mugshot of him?
Nick Nolte.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Gary Busey,
is right on point.
And I think there's another photo of him as well.
Yeah, don't act like you weren't here for it,
No,
Ross.
so one is Patrick Swayze looking great, looking.
That's what Sean thought. Sean thought he saw when he looked in the mirror. He thought he saw Patrick Swayze.
No, he didn't.
What the rest of the world was seeing was Nick Nolte getting arrested.
Sean, I think you look great. Let's get
I
in.
was seeing Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Let's get into Nath. Favourite moment of the show, out of context. Nath, you saying this kind of accidentally.
You know what I mean? Wink, wink.
Yeah, wunk, wunk.
And it's on your mind.
Yeah,
What
that's
do
the
you do?
receiving of a wink.
What was that?
Well done.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.